guys, what's up? I'm Brian, and I'm doing a video today talking about the movie Masterpiece Ironhide. It finally got revealed, and I'm a little disappointed at what we're seeing. It might just be nitpicks, the toy might be mistransformed, but there's a lot of things that I need to criticize about this figure. First, taking a look at the alt mode, it looks very nice with its paint applications. I like the logos and everything, the lights, the orange, the GMC logo. I think everything is cool, except for the cannons on the side. Now, you're probably saying, well, maybe the cannons can be removed. And I think they can, but looking at the images of the robot mode, I'm not sure exactly where it would detach because I'm seeing a pin attached to the cannons. So I guess we're going to have to wait and see. But another concern that I have about the alt mode is the panels. If you look at some of the images, it seems like some of the things are warped. So maybe the transformation's not going to be that fun, kind of like the Last Night Berserker and how some of the tabs and panels wouldn't line up. So a bit concerned about this. You can also see the toes from the back, but that's not really a big deal for me. I get that it's a Masterpiece toy line, but it's a Masterpiece toy line of a movie toy, which is something that is really hard to pull off. So I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt that there's nothing they can do about that, but I feel like the cannons could have been detached, but we'll have to wait and see if that actually is a thing you can do. If anything, I mean, you could probably take out the pins if you don't want that, but I'm pretty sure you want that for robot mode, just not alt mode. I mean, it's kind of fun if you can attach them. And then taking a look at the robot mode, I'm looking at the back, and there's a lot of stuff going on here, but if it makes the robot mode look good, or as best as they can, I'm fine with it, but I think they could have done more with getting things out of the way. That's just a personal opinion. But yes, it does look very mistransformed. You got this side with a panel there, and then the other side does not have that panel. So I'm not sure what's going on exactly, so take everything with a grain of salt. This isn't my final opinion on movie Masterpiece Ironhide. This is just from what I'm seeing right now. And then taking a look at the robot mode, I'm a little disappointed and a little excited for some of the things going on here. Let's start with some of the concerns. The first thing is the arms. Now, the arms themselves kind of remind me of the Revenge of the Fallen Sideways, which looked kind of weird. I mean, his arms were just there, if that made any sense. I don't know. They just seemed, if I could explain it, they just seemed, I don't know, uninteresting, you know? They bland. That's the word that I was trying to think of. They just look very bland and straight to the point. I don't like that. And then you see the kibble underneath the arms, and you can see the cannons, and then you can see the doors that transform with the cannons. Now, if the cannons can detach, and you can reattach them for the alt mode, that would mean that you can transform it without removing the cannons. So, that's kind of cool, but I don't like the fact that the doors are right there. What I think they should have done was transform the doors into the cannon somehow. I think that would have been a better addition rather than just having the cannons as big things of kibble. As I said before, and I need to keep reminding people, I'm not saying that it doesn't detach. I'm just saying if it doesn't. And another thing that I don't like is the head. Now, the head design is good, and it seems like he might have articulation in the head, so that's pretty cool. But it just looks a little too big to me. Some of the other photos, it looks a little more natural, so it probably threw me off from the first photo. But it still kind of looks a little big for me. I don't know. Maybe I can get used to it, but who knows exactly. Now let's talk about some of the good things about this toy. I love how the body looks. The detail and everything, the front of the chest looks very nice. And then the legs look very good. And then I can also see some features from the Dark of the Moon Leader class toy and Voyager class toy. And speaking of the Voyager class toy, that's another concern for me. I do not like the placement of the shoulders. It reminds me of that Dark of the Moon one, where it's kind of awkward and just weird. Now, again, I have to explain, might be very mistransformed. I mean, I can see the tires out of place, as I mentioned before, the panel and everything. And another concern that I have is the feet look rounded off from the bottom. So I'm not sure how well he can stand. Maybe there is something you can do and they totally missed it. I could see at the front of the foot, it looks like a slider that goes down to allow the toes to reach the floor. So maybe there's that. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. So it's got me curious. It's got me interested. But as far as what we're seeing, you know, for argument's sake, if this is what we got and all the concerns are there and whatnot, I'm not sure if I'm that intrigued to get it. But again, I think some of the nitpicks I have isn't really nitpicks at all. It's just how they have it. So we'll have to wait and see. Hopefully we get some stock images soon so that we can finally know exactly what it's supposed to look like. And then reviews might come out and they'll say, hey, here's something to fix it, or whatever. It's just, from what I'm seeing, it's got me concerned, got me a little excited, so. Anyways, with that said, what is your opinions? Please comment below, let me know. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and all those fun doodads. And I will see you guys next time.